it's Tanya the Canadian Stamper. It's Saturday, February 25th. We're going to be using the Loveliest Layers Masks by Stampin' Up. Now you can buy these on their own, or if you do a $60 purchase, they have added them just at the beginning of February 2023 to the Sale-a-bration list. So that means free, which I love free. So I have the Birthday Blitz class happening at 10 o'clock today. So this, you're gonna love it. Well, if you love cards and you love color, you're gonna love it because you can pair up some of your favorite colors and with a little bit of effort, make a stunning card. So, good morning, Erica. Say hello if you're jumping on. I've got the agenda on my desktop for us. And so we're just gonna jump right in so that I'm not late for my class. Do you know what's happening in my house right now? I'm just gonna tell you. My 14-year-old is vacuuming. It's amazing when they're old enough and they can do stuff. They're totally self-sufficient, like 99%. He cooks, he cleans, he does his own laundry. So I'm doing a secret happy dance, a mom win to have the 14-year-old willingly on a Saturday morning at 9 o'clock vacuum in preparation for the in-person and virtual Birthday Blitz class that's coming up at 10 o'clock. So let's do it. Let's flip you and get into it. So was it last weekend, Erica? We had a team meeting. Erica is my team lead with Stampin' Up, and we did a beautiful in-person get together, which was like, it was just lovely to see everybody in person. And these are some of the projects that we made. So we call them make and takes, where you bring all the supplies, similar to a take your pick or a buffet workshop, and we make the project. So this one was from Tracy B Creative, and I'm not sure what paper this is, but I'm just trying to bring up your comments. This, I don't know what kind of paper, I don't know what paper this is. It might be retired. It's gorgeous. It's like an image. And then this is a die cut. Oh, there I am. And so that was one. This one, Miran did this one for us. And we used the masking paper, and she cut the dies out of these dies out of masking paper, and then we used blending brushes, layered them to get the depth of color. And then we colored and cut that out. So that's fun. And then this one, Erica, I think this one was yours. This is Fresh Freesia, aka Love the Purple, of course. And yeah, so this is a 2-step stamp, and then this is a 2-step stamp. And then I think I fussy cut those. We might have punched them, I don't remember. And then we put some shimmer on there too with a simple sentiment. That actually might be good for my quick sketch to try. I might put this up for next week. I do that bi-weekly on my Facebook page, and you can just save a copy of the photo and then you have it for later. Okay, here's the agenda. Custom projects, done. Review materials and then get going with this. So let me show you my fail first. This is my fail. There it is. Oh, thanks, Erica, it's punched. Petal Promenade, and it's retired. Oh, okay, thank you. So I'm just seeing the comments now. That's this one I think you're talking about. Yeah, awesome. So this is my fail, my Saturday morning, 6 a.m. fail. These are the colors I use. I'm gonna tell you why I think it's a fail. Bermuda Bay is the dark, and then, oh, I put it away, but it's Mango Melody is this yellow, and it's not, it doesn't look good. It's okay, you can tell me. It's okay. So I'm gonna show you how I did this. Well, I'm not gonna show you how I did this, but I did do a beautiful one. You wanna see the beautiful one? Ta-da! There's the beauty. Give me a thumbs up or a heart if you like that one, right? Fail, beautiful. So this is why you watch the Facebook Lives, because Tanya will mess it up and tell you what not to do. So you can use the masks with different colors. I don't know, I have to play with it some more to figure out what those colors might be. However, keep in mind the primary colors. You know, if you mix blue and yellow, it makes green. So just keep those kind of primary color things in mind when you're doing the stencil. I think that had I used Bermuda Bay and Coastal Cabana, hello, it's better, right? So you want to do your light color first. We're going to make one of these, so I'll show you. And then the greens. The green was Parapizzazz, and I think, no, Parakeet Party maybe. Anyways, we're going to do something totally different for the next one, but there's different ways that you can put this together. So it's good, right? Here is what we're working with. Loveliest Layers Decorative Masks. So it comes on a cardboard sheet. Look at this hot mess. Here's all the ones that we're using today. And then it comes with this one, which I haven't tried. You can make all sorts of funky designs. I should actually make some maybe tomorrow to show you what you can do with this. Now, if you follow Stampin' Up, the CEO Sarah Douglas did a Facebook Live. If you follow her, Sarah Douglas, CEO of Stampin' Up, and she made a card with these as well as gave you ideas with this. So if you're following her, then you'll know that. If not, you can go check that out. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's my first tip. Actually, let me show you the things I'm going to use today for our project. So we're going to use Good Feelings. I need thank you cards, so that's this one here. That's that, thank you. And then here's our color stack. Sentiment. This is going to be our flower. This is going to be our leaves. Okay, I haven't made one with it. I saw a gal make one with the in colors, so that's what we're going to do. Now, you could get fancy and layer the back and everything, but I'm not doing that. I'm just using a basic color for the back. I'm pulling in one of the colors from our flower so it ties in, similar to how I did for this one, where I've got Bermuda Bay here and Bermuda Bay here. So it kind of ties it in. Stampin' Up matchy matchy, yeah? All right, so that's that. I'm gonna probably use these. These are the in color decorative dots. So the links to all of these products are, oh, they're not in the comments because I haven't put them in the comments yet. Let me do that quickly. And then we're gonna get started. So of course you can come back and watch this another time to get the tips, but if you wanna mark it down, some quick wins for you. Number your masks. You're like, yeah, well, there's only 4. 2 for the flower, 2 for the leaves. And I thought, well, whatever, I don't need to, like there's not that many to keep track of, but there's a reason for this. So when you are putting the mask, like when you're building the mask, you're gonna start with number 1. I'm gonna make one so you'll see what I'm talking about. But then when I went to go use this layer, I couldn't quite figure out like where, like, so you're gonna line up the center, obviously, but then I couldn't quite figure out how to do it. But then I realized if you layer them and you match the number to the, like the corners, it fits perfectly every time. Seems like a silly thing to have to note, but it helped me, especially if you're doing a few cards all at once. Okay, let's do it. Hi, Pam. Good morning. So, oh my gosh, I don't have my white piece of cardstock. What the heck? Okay, and my trimmer is in the other room. Hang on. I cut 2 pieces of cardstock this morning for this project, and then I did my fail on one. Oh, maybe I can use the other side actually. Where's my fail? Let's do it. Let's get crazy. We're gonna use the other side. Sure, why not? Okay. So we're gonna do flower first. These 2, we're gonna start with the lighter color first. So Orchid Oasis. I have my blending brushes here off to the side. So here they are. Now, Erica and I were talking about this blending brush thing, holder. It's new from Stampin' Up. And it's a bit tippy. Erica's got a mason jar on her desk that holds her blends, which also works. But what I have found, Erica, I don't know if you noticed this, but in the box, there are, I'm not gonna flip it over because I'll dump it, but there are 4 little rubber feet that go on the bottom that make it more stable. I threw mine out by accident. So I'm gonna have to improvise and find, I don't know, do something different. But anyways, that's a tip. If you have those or you're gonna get them, there's rubber feet in the box. So for our mask, I recommend having a wet wipe on hand. You can use either Post-it notes, you can use Stampin' Up masking tape, or I have this big roll. I think this is 2 inches. Yeah, 2 inches. It's removable. It's like Post-it note tape. I got it like forever ago on Amazon. So for our card, some folks you'll see on YouTube or Pinterest or wherever you get your ideas, they do the flower across the whole front, which is gorgeous, of course. But I want it to kind of be off the page a bit. That's the look I'm going for. So I'm going to just roughly, I'm gonna go like this, but now I'm gonna go and get my number 3 because I wanna line up the leaves. So remember, I'm matching my numbers. Oh, I got extra rubber feet in mine. Oh, thanks, Kate. You're a lifesaver. You're a good friend. So there, so you can see your paper here and here. So my leaves are gonna be similar to what's happening here. So depending on how you want to roll with it, you do you. That's what I'm gonna do. Now, just to be careful, I want to make sure that my sentiment's gonna fit, which it's not. So let's just move this over. We're getting crazy later, ladies, because you know what this means? It means that I am going to stamp on my beautiful card that I'm gonna spend the next 10 minutes working on. Yeah, it's gonna get crazy. Because, you know, if you mess it up, then it might not, I don't know that you can come back from it. But anyways, we'll see how it goes. Okay, I'm committing. So these are already on from the project I did this morning. So decide how you would like to do it. I'm lining my paper up on the grid map. I don't think you really need to, but. So let me just show you. See this little teeny tiny piece? That's that little teeny tiny piece. And there was a bit of smudging and that came from here. So I'm gonna actually cover up the whole cardstock behind because I don't want smudging. So that's a tip. Okay, Orchid Oasis. So light color, oh, that's really stiff, isn't it? Do you remember my tip from last weekend? I'm doing it. It's gonna be live in action so you can see. I'm using chapstick. You could also use Vaseline on a Q-tip. See? And now we're all, it's good. Oh, my screen's gone blank again. Could somebody comment and just see if I'm live still? Just to make sure. Hopefully I'll stay in camera. I can't see myself anymore. Love the technology. Okay, I'm gonna use, oh, thanks, Sue. All right, so I'm picking up quite a bit of color. You figure out what you want to do based on your color choice. And I am just Post-it note crazy here, but I also then like to hold on to it because I'm a worrywart. I'm worried that it's going to move. So I give it some extra love. So I'm starting off of my paper and I'm blending on. I would say about the similar strength as when, you know how I say tap, tap, gentle? That's, I should cite that quote is from Sue Phillip, tap, tap, gentle. And that's about how much pressure I'm putting on here because it's a dark color. If it was a light color, say petal pink, I would probably go a bit heavy, like as if you were pushing on a Memento tuxedo black. Oh, here's my mom. And Zachary has his headphones on because he's vacuuming. So he's not gonna hear, and she's gonna be at the door. I'm live, Mom. Oh my gosh, she's gonna make me go open the door. Oh my gosh, oh, she's gonna go through the garage. Perfect. Way to be resourceful, Mom. Next color, Starry Sky. So same in color family. This is our dark color. So let's get out our number 2 mask. So I'm lining up my numbers here and here. I don't know what's happening with my Facebook. It's all black. My screen is totally black. So I can see your comments though. Hi, Judy. Joining. So you could do it 2 ways. You could stack these, or you could take away number 1 and put on number 2. Meh. I've heard some people say that they get, oh my gosh, this is tight too. Oh, they have a better impression when they stack them versus taking them apart and doing them one by one. You can do your, play with it and see what you like better. I like stacking it. I think the numbers will help you either way. See how well that works? Y'all, I'm telling you, it's a dream. Okay, so I'm just gonna clean this just a touch. So this mask, you're gonna line up the center. Of course, that's your focal point here, and number 2. So here we go. Now I'm doing this, which is our darker color. So I think these masks are pretty forgiving as far as if you don't start off of the page and blend on. I think they're pretty forgiving because it's a specific stencil, right? Not like if you were ink blending a whole background and you start on, you're gonna get that blob, and then it's not very forgiving, especially dark colors if you're trying to blend it out. But this one is cool. Oh my gosh, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Okay, let's put this away. You ready to reveal the magic? Whoop, whoop. Okay, I'm gonna take it all off at once. And hold down my thing. Ready? Oh my gosh. There it is. So this is an inky mess. Take your wet wipe and take that apart. Now, here's a tip. Do it to the back side of number 2, friends, because it's picked up the ink from here. So just make sure to get both sides when you're cleaning. There it is. Am I on camera? Yes. Give me a heart if you love it, because I love it. Well, I love it even more because it's like a bluey purple. All right, let's moving right along. No, I want 3. Okay, so here's the trick. So here I was like this. Oh, where am I? There. So therefore, I want my number 3 to go this way. So I'm gonna line up on the edges. I don't know that you really need to. And then my leaves will fit perfectly. Nailed it. Okay, I'm gonna borrow these little Post-it notes. So you don't have to have this fancy tape from Amazon. You could totally do without it. Post-it notes work fine. All right, green. 2 greens. We're gonna go light first, then we're gonna go dark. So so in the comments is your free Color Coach download if you don't have it already. So it's got all the Stampin' Up! Colors in a PDF download. And so you can download it. I printed on copy paper, and then I cut out, sorry, I'm just restarting my computer here. I cut out a mount on the cardstock. And then that could be a good guide for you to find colors that might match each other. So parakeet, what is this? Parakeet Party. I'm doing it pretty deep actually, like pretty solid. I don't want just a haze. I want it to be significant, if you will, for the base. So I'm not pushing super hard, but I am being purposeful with my color application. Okay, I'm good with that. Now we're gonna do Granny Apple Green. I think it'll work well. What could be some of your, since we're all here, and I think we're all crafters from the gals that I can see, what are your favorite color combinations, do you think, for the flower and then maybe for greens? What do you think would go well together? Maybe pop it in the comments and then we'll help each other with our colors. So here's me at 6 o'clock this morning going, what the heck? How does this fit? So numbers, folks, numbers. So I'm gonna layer this one too. Again, you don't have to layer. You could take number 3 off and then just put this over. That's cool. Okay, so this is our darker color. Granny Apple. I'm going pretty hard. I would say like Memento Tuxedo Black Pressure. I don't know if that's a good point of reference, but. So the birthday blitz class is after this at 10 o'clock. So I've got some ladies on Zoom and I've got some ladies come into the house. The cards are awesome. Shaker card, blending card. It's gonna be fun. Ready? Ready for the big reveal? I still can't see myself, but I'm hoping that you're enjoying this. Oh my gosh, I love it, you guys, I love it. I hope you love it. So cool. So that's 4 colors. You know what? I think you could probably do this with 2 colors because, you know, first and second generation stamping, I think you could get away with being light on your blending on the first layer and then darker. So if you don't have that many colors, I think you could totally get a similar effect. So if you have, I wouldn't do it with a light color because you probably would have difficulty, but if you have like a darker shade that you like, 2 sides to every, there's my boo-boo, say goodbye. Like it never even happened. No one will ever know. Okay, there it is. Love it. So now let's do our sentiment. I have a mental drum roll going in my head because this is a bit, just see how it goes. So I'm for sure lining up my edges so that it's straight. Then I know where my sentiment's gonna go. No pressure, right? No pressure, no pressure. Okay, I'm gonna practice. Nailed it. Okay, here we go. Tap, tap, gentle, Sue. Tap, tap, gentle. Okay, here we go. This is a cling mount stamp, so it's like red rubber and it's got the built-in squishiness. If we were doing photopolymer, the clear ones, be sure to put a mat under for sure. Nailed it. Awesome sauce. All right, gems. And we're done. Okay, I love these. I don't know if you enjoy the Stampin' Up! In colors. I'm a fan. Now this is Starry Sky, and this is our, what is this one? Orchid Oasis. So I think I'm gonna do a little bit of both. I'm gonna do dark. So this is my take your pick tool. I'm using the putty end. And I just puff it out again, you know, so I can grab. I might do a little dot here on my exclamation mark because that's fun. Yeah. Hi, Zach. Huh. I'm doing my live, buddy. How's the vacuuming going? I'm done. I was asking if I got free time now. Yes, you can. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Thanks. Okay. I feel like I want more bling. Hang on, stand by. Do I? Maybe one of these really big ones for the middle. I just feel like I need to bling it up. Yeah. nailed it. Okay, now this one's getting one too. So there's my prototype. These are the rhinestone basic jewels. They're a good all-around gem. Oh my gosh, it like literally 20 minutes, probably not even, because I was gabbing away there at the beginning. So fun, right? So there's today's project. I don't know, I can't see comments and stuff anymore, but hopefully you're putting in the comments what color combinations might work. I kind of like this one better than this one, but they both work. So there it is. There's our project for today. Super fast and easy. You could make multiples of these quickly. Don't forget to clean your stencils in between, especially if you're mixing up the colors. If you're doing the same colors, you might get away with less cleaning, but you will go through quite a few wet wipes because it's quite mucky. That's it. It's not any more complicated than that. What else do I have to tell you? Okay, so I've only got one spot left for the take your pick. We're going away in March, so I'm not quite sure what's going to happen for classes, but stay tuned. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for spending some of your Saturday morning. These dies, like I said, are free with $60 purchase. Sale-a-bration only goes until the end of this month, so like Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. I will put in a group order on whatever the last day, 28th, I think, of February. Here's the host code if you're ordering on your own. You'll get a gift, like a pack of gems when you use the host code. And this one you can get for free. Stampin' Up added it to the Sale-a-bration free list. You can get it after Sale-a-bration if you're not quite sure, because you can buy it just for regular purchase. I'm not sure how much it is, but there you go. Have an awesome Saturday, folks, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.